teaching, research, and administration. A few universities are already started using AI in different activities. The way we adopted ICT technologies, same way we are in the stage of adopting AI technologies. Recently, I have attended a conference at Geetam University, Bangalore, and the theme was how AI is beneficial in academics. There was different sessions organized, and many universities are still in the first planning phase, how we can adopt AI. So today we are discussing this very important timely topic, I can say. So how artificial intelligence we can use in teaching, research, and academic administration. Uh, AI is not something completely new, not something uh, that belongs only to computer science. It is already entering our classrooms. We are using in examination systems, research paper writings, and different student support services, preparing different accreditation reports. So many universities are already using AI. They are using quietly in the background. They are doing some trial and error. So earlier education system were designed for small classrooms, then uniform. The learners were uniform. The learning abilities and learning styles may be similar. We have fixed curriculum and manual administration. But today, higher education has changed completely, and we have different issues. The scenario is changed. We have large and diverse classrooms. We are using online and blended programs. Outcome-based education is there. National Education Policy 2020 we are implementing, and continuous assessment, accreditation pressure is expected. Research productivity uh, improvement is expected, and managing all these things manually is become extremely difficult. So AI is the technology probably that will help us to manage over the complexity. So the way AI is beneficial in other industry, we are talking about industry 4.0, industry 5.0, AI for agriculture, AI for smart manufacturing. So why not we use AI for education institutes, universities? But there is a small change in both the problems. When we are talking about AI for manufacturing, we have a problem definition ready. But when we are saying we are planning to use AI in teaching learning, so the problem is not well defined. So how teaching learning process is subjective, teaching learning process is art. So how we can use it? That is a question. But we can use it. AI does not replace teachers, researchers, or even administrators. So the viewpoint is, so how AI will provide a digital assistant, how it will help humans take better academic decisions in a faster way. So in India, major reforms like NEP 2020, Academic Bank of Credits, multidisciplinary programs, and digital universities require strong data-driven system. AI become the backbone. And so what today's session is, so today we are discussing where AI fits in academics. We are exploring. So uh, we are not discussing AI for a particular topic, but how AI is beneficial, it is suitable to different problems in academics, how it supports teaching, research, governance, and how uh, we can use it ethically and responsibly. So this is the agenda. And the objectives are we'll try to understand what AI actually means in education, then how AI tools we can explore how AI tools we can use in different universities, how they are already used. And then we'll discuss the benefits and risk, how AI saves times, improve quality, and how institutions should adopt AI systematically. So adoption of any new technology is a major issue. And as a senior professor, head of department and institute heads need to understand how to adopt this new technology, considering all the issues of outcome-based education, NEP 2020, NBA, and NAC frameworks, and academic integrity policy. Uh, the purpose of this session is not about uh, uh, converting teachers into programmers, but it is about uh, helping teachers and researchers to work smarter with the help of artificial intelligence, this AI technology. Why AI in higher education? So let us now discuss why AI has become necessary in higher education. And the first challenge is large student numbers. Many colleges now handle classes of 60 to 120 students. Online programs handle thousands at a time. And faculty members cannot provide personalized feedback to every student manually. So this is a challenging task. The second challenge is student diversity within the classroom. And there are different issues are there with respect to student diversity. So first issue is there are advanced learners, there are slow learners, the students from vernacular backgrounds, students with different objective. Few students are focusing on competitive exams, and we know that students are with different learning styles and learning ability. So the conventional one-way teaching, the traditional teaching methods assume that all learners move at the same pace, but that is no longer true. We have a challenge of quality assurance and accountability. So we need continuous internal evaluations, learning outcome attainment data, then different evidences required for evidence-based curriculum improvement. We require detailed document. And at the same time, we have a challenge of research productivity pressure. So faculty are expected to publish more, file patents, obtain funding, collaborate across disciplines. So multidisciplinary projects are expected. And administrative workload is the another factor. So different responsibilities with respect to admissions, timetables, examinations, results processing, accreditation reporting. So it is consuming uh, enormous faculty and staff time. So traditional academic systems were designed for small institutions and small programs. And now in today's complex ecosystem with these number of challenges and expectations, so we can take help from artificial intelligence tools and techniques to manage this complexity by enabling personalized education, then automation of some routine task. Then we can think for predictive academic planning and continuous monitoring and improvement. And in NEP 2020, it is expected to work with flexible curriculum, multiple exit options, continuous assessment. So without AI-driven systems, managing such flexibility manually becomes difficult. So the way we are using AI in agriculture, manufacturing, we can think how we can use artificial intelligence in education. So this is a broad overview. So basically, what is artificial intelligence? So computer faculty knows AI. So this is a problem solving technique. And this is not a new thing. So from last 4 to 5 decades, the work is going on in the field of artificial intelligence. Artificial neural network is known to many faculties. Fuzzy logic is also called as is a part of artificial intelligence. So the traditional algorithms works in a binary fashion or they are rule based and they are applicable to solve the simple problems that we call as the P problems in computer terminology. But the real world problems, the real world scenario is complex and the real time applications are complex and they are non-linear. So fixed mathematical equations are not available. And to deal with such real time non-linear complex problems, we need a probabilistic approach to solve the problem. So in simple terms, what is artificial intelligence? This is a probabilistic way to solve the problem. And now there are few applications available, and AI tools, generative AI tools are familiar to many faculty and students. We are using it. So artificial intelligence is the computer. We're expecting the computer system can perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. So human being is intelligent, it works in a random and probabilistic manner. And now we are expecting the machines, computers, work in the same fashion. The way human beings think, work, we're expecting from the computer, like we are expecting that the machines must learn from the past data. We are expecting machines to understand languages like English, Marathi, Hindi. We are expecting AI to recognize different patterns present in the data. We are asking machines for forecasting and prediction. And the most important is the generating content. So ChatGPT is one of the example. So now there are many applications are available where the artificial intelligence is learning from past data, understanding languages, identifying patterns, and based on this, they're doing the predictions and forecasting. They work by analyzing large amount of data. So whenever we are dealing with large amount of data, so in another way, we can say when we are planning to use AI, the sufficient data must be there because AI machine learning learns from the data. It identifies the pattern. So whenever we are talking about artificial intelligence, this is nothing but a broad area of pattern recognition. And with the help of this capacity, predicting the outcomes, identifying the patterns, generating a response, AI is beneficial in higher educations, universities as a decision support assistant. This is, we can use AI as a content generator. We can use AI as a process automation tool. For example, AI does not understand chemistry, but it can analyze thousands of chemistry research papers and summarize trends. AI does not teach student, but it can personalize practice questions and feedback based on learner performance. So this is the beauty of AI. So we should think of AI not as a replacement for teachers, but as a co-intelligence system, a human intelligence plus a machine intelligence working together for betterment of the education of students. So AI, we can think on different fields: automation, content generator, decision support assistance. So it will help us to improve the education system. There are different areas I have mentioned. Machine learning is there, natural language processing is there, and it is in use in many universities. Again, we'll try to understand what are the different types of AI we are using in education sector. We usually encounter four functional types of AI in education system. And the first one is a narrow AI. Narrow AI, these systems are designed for specific task. And the specific task may be a plagiarism detection software. So the specific task is the AI is only designed, the application is only designed for plagiarism detection or automated grading system. This is completely non-linear and subjective work. Grade the students. Chatbots answering student queries. This is another specific applications where we can think about use of AI. Attendance monitoring system. So these are the specific applications. We call this as a narrow AI, specific to one application. Second is generative AI, and we are familiar with this with the applications like ChatGPT and Copilot. And we can use this generative AI for different tasks like for lesson plans, uh, preparing question papers, preparing some assignments. Even we can ask for some sample codes. So generative AI is useful. Third is predictive AI, and there are different applications available where we can use AI, but these are not easily available. Depending on our need, the institute need to develop these applications. So in case of predictive AI, so these systems analyzes past data to predict the future outcomes. And there are many research papers available previously. And one broad topic is uh, predict which students are at risk of failing. So predict the students' performance in the future exams. And there are research papers available. This is a typical prediction problem. Which applicants are likely to be succeed? Which courses may face low enrollment? So this is from administrative perspective. Which research proposals have higher funding probability? So we can predict based on the past data prediction. We can predict the student employability based on the past data, past skills. So this is the third area where we can predict forecast based on the past data available, and already research papers are available. So fourth is adaptive for personalized learning. So the adaptive systems personalize learning experience by adjusting difficulty level. So this is something new. So personalized learning is important when we are addressing a diverse group of students where we need to plan the content delivery, the assignments based on the student past performance, their learning ability and learning styles. We need to adjust the difficulty level of our assignments in semester evaluations based on the student performance. We need to recommend the remedial content. We need to suggest the learning pathways. So these are different ways, and each one is a research area for computer science faculties and students. So they can think about developing different AI applications for education institutes, plagiarism detection software, automated grading system, chatbots, attendance monitoring systems, different uh, tools for lessons plans, assignments, predictions, and last one is adaptive AI. Areas of AI impact in higher education. So in all these areas, AI is important: teaching and learning, assessment, evaluations, research and innovations, different academic uh, administration activities, student service and campus management. So there are applications in all these fields. AI in teaching learning. So let's take a overview. So let us now focus on AI in teaching learning, which is the most visible impact area. So traditional teaching, we assume that the same space for all the learners and same content delivery and same assessment methods. We are using the same contents and same assessment. But modern classrooms are heterogeneous. And one more example is we are going for open elective courses. So students from different branches are learning one course. Multidisciplinary minor is another example. And here we can think about how AI will help the faculty as well as students. So here personalized learning is important. And this is again another research area in outcome-based education. How we can use AI for personalized learning, how we can use AI tools to assist students of diverse group in open electives and multidisciplinary minors. So personalized learning, continuous formative feedback, and student-centered pedagogy. So AI will help in this. And the main important purpose of any technology is to reduce the operating cost. We are using technology to make the solution cost effective. And second is automation. So what is the purpose of AI in teaching? The purpose is not to replace teachers, but reduce repetitive workload. AI will provide some data-driven insights. So we are teaching the course from last 3 years. The department is offering the open electives, the program electives from 5 to 10 years. We have admission data, we have results, but we have not done any data-driven insights. This is again kind of a data mining thing. So AI will provide this data-driven insights, but we need to write specific applications. And then if we use AI for these activities, then it enables teachers to focus more on the mentoring and conceptual guidelines. Otherwise, faculty will spend or faculty are spending more time on routine administrative tasks. So AI will help teachers to provide more focus on this. AI is beneficial where there are students from different states are present in universities. AI will support or AI is supporting inclusive education by providing multilingual content. It supports learners with disabilities and it offers alternative learning formats. So we need to come up with traditional only teaching and learning process because now we are talking about the role of teacher is facilitator. The role of teacher is mentor. So we can use AI for routine activities and we can focus on the mentoring and conceptual guidance kind of activities. So AI will transform our teaching from the delivery centered instructions that we are doing. So to a learning centered facilitation. So without use of technology, this is not possible. We have seen that in last 20 years, all the education institutes have successfully adopted use of ICT technologies. The same way now institutes, universities are accepting AI, which will support faculties for routine activities, administrative activities, documentation, and help the faculty for a learning centered facilitation. This is a very important part where we can focus on AI and this is beneficial. So it will completely drastically change the entire system. So personalized learning using AI means each student learns at their own pace, level, and style rather than being forced into a uniform teaching model. So based on the student performance, based on student engagement levels, learning patterns, and mistakes. So if this data is available, student past performance, engagement levels, learning patterns, then AI adjusts the content difficulty automatically. So we are preparing teaching plan, we are preparing assignments. So for different students, we can prepare different contents and plans. We recommend additional practice for weak areas. We are not saying weak student, we are saying the student weak areas. So the AI will recommend additional assignments for weak areas. And also AI will suggest advanced challenges for fast learners. It will give a learning pathway to each student. A student struggling with calculus derivatives may receive more step-by-step problems. So this is one example. And the student who is a student mastering the topic quickly may receive higher order applications and optimization problems. AI enables mastery learning where student progress only after demonstrating competencies. So every institute is identifying weak learners and fast learners. Instead of that, we are saying weak areas and fast learners. And instead of giving the routine task, we can use AI to give specialized tasks to each student. And this is something different we have not used previously. So personalized learning using AI is a very useful concept for students. It improves student engagements. It enhances the learning outcomes, reduces the dropout rates. It supports mastery-based learning and encourages self-paced education. So these are benefits of personalized learning. In the current environment, without any tool or ICT or AI, this is not possible. Next part is AI for lesson planning, and mostly when we're saying AI, but here generative AI tools and techniques are beneficial, and we can use generative AI for different activities. So lesson planning traditionally consumes a significant faculty time, and the teacher is involved into different activities. Uh, the teacher need to write the learning objectives, the learning outcomes, need to align the objectives with Bloom taxonomy, the outcomes with the Bloom taxonomy, need to plan different active teaching learning methods, design some activities, uh, formative and summative assessment methods, and at the end, course outcome attainments, and program outcome attainments. So here faculty, there is scope. The faculty give the input to the generative AI tools like the course topics, then the level of learners we can feed, the course outcomes, and the time duration. And with the help of generative AI tools, very easily we can get the lesson objectives which are aligned with Bloom's taxonomy. This is again very beneficial for uh, beginners, the the community teacher, the faculties with zero experience or less than 2 years experience. So this is not a direct replacement, but this does not replace the pedagogical judgment, but it provides a structured starting framework. I'm saying this is just a starting framework which faculty can refine further and conceptualize. So this is beneficial to understand the Bloom's level, map the objectives, course outcomes with the Bloom's level. The tools are beneficial to suggest different teaching strategies, active teaching learning methods. Uh, it will help to map the COs and POs. And again, for universities where there are faculties and students from different states, different background, AI will support for multilingual lesson generation. Uh, activity-based learning designs. So lesson planning shifts from the manual drafting. So we are just writing the name of the contents and uh, the teaching learning method. So here AI will help us to plan different activities, not only the course outcomes, but topic level outcomes. There is easy way to find out outcomes of each lecture also. So this is a very good starting point, and this is a very structured starting framework for faculty to understand. Even if the faculty is dealing with a new course, again, it is very beneficial to understand the entire scenario and plan the lessons effectively. AI is beneficial again when we are talking about AI, but again, this is generative AI, and this is beneficial for instructional design. So instructional design refers to how learning experiences are structured, not just what content is delivered. AI supports modern instructional models, such as a flipped classroom. This is very beneficial for all disciplines of faculties. Blended learning is another uh, technique beneficial. So micro learning models and experiential and problem-based learning. For computer science and IT, the problem-based learning and project-based learning is a very effective active teaching learning method. The main challenge the faculty facing during the problem-based learning and project-based learning is we need to give different problem statements to different group of students. We need to give different project statements, and we are giving open-ended problems to students. When we are giving open-ended problems, different student groups come with different solution methodology. And for a faculty, it is again a challenging task to understand the solution proposed by different groups. Now, this is a very good tool, AI, Gen AI tools, where we can check, we can generate different problem statement as well as we can check the quality of these problems statements. So this is very useful for a faculty to plan the instructional design. So we know this part, AI supported content generation. So very easily we can prepare slides, notes, worksheets, tutorials, different case studies, assignments. We can provide simplified explanations of complex topics. We can prepare step-by-step examples. We can very easily search real-world applications. We can design multiple difficulty level questions on same topic. So this does not replace academic expertise. I'm again highlighting this part. So AI is beneficial for all these parts. Prepare slides, simplified explanations, real world applications, generation of multiple difficulty level questions, case studies, tutorials. But this is not a replacement for academic expertise. Instead, AI provides the first draft. The faculty need to verify and customize as per the need. So this is a beneficial tool. The faculty now efforts are now shifting from content creation to content validation and pedagogical refinements. So this is a drastic change in the faculty role. So adoption of AI will change the role of faculty. And with the help of AI tool, there is scope to go in a more details. So all learning community knows the program outcomes, and in all the program outcomes, we are focusing on the student must be able to solve complex problems, complex engineering problems. complex real world problems. The student must be able to identify the problems, then formulate the problem, critical analysis, designing a new solution, comparison of different solutions, development of the solution, use of modern tools and technologies. So to inculcate these uh, issues, these skill sets, and to deal with complex problems, so AI is a very good tool. So there is scope to go for higher levels Bloom taxonomy. So there is a need for drastic change in the assignments and tutorials. Previously, our assignments focus or assignments tutorials focus on only remembering and understanding level. But now with the help of these AI tools, there is scope to design assignments and tutorials where the create, design, evaluate, analyze skills need to be applied. We need to prepare the AI policy, how in the what fashion, for what purpose we are allowing students to use AI, students as well as faculty. So right now, many institutes don't have their AI policy, but a detailed AI policy at department level, even the faculty can prepare its own AI policy for a subject if required, specific subject. So AI policy is essential. AI for digital learning resources. So AI also support creation of animations, simulations. Very easily, this is possible. Different visual explanations, virtual laboratories, interactive models. So very easily we can uh, generate simulation based on mathematical models, create some data set, synthetic data set for experimentation for prototype, then design scenario-based learning activities, and we can produce some quizzes also. So generation of simulations, mathematical models, synthetic data set, all these will support experiential learning, problem-based learning in students. And with the help of this readily available Gen AI tools, this is possible. With the help of AI, so this is another benefit we can offer to our students. Intelligent tutoring system. Intelligent tutoring systems are AI-powered systems that provide personalized tutoring support. This is similar to one-to-one interaction. And what is the beneficial for this one-to-one interaction is these systems diagnose students' misconceptions. These intelligent tutoring system will provide step-by-step explanation for complex problems. They offer hints rather than full solutions to the students and provide instant feedback. So, so this feedback or this reply is not static. So intelligent tutoring system interact with the students, and based on the student response, it provides the support. For example, if a student is solving a programming problem, the student will receive hints based on the type of error the student is making. So each student is doing different, probably different type of error, and their support is different. If a student is solving mathematical problem, then he will receive specific feedback on specific task, targeted feedback on specific task. So this intelligent tutoring system is beneficial when the faculty is dealing with large classrooms, large number of students. Again, this is beneficial for online courses. There are many online courses platforms are available. Thousands of students are registered for the online course. This is beneficial. Then this is beneficial for the foundational courses with high failure rates. In many universities and colleges, we see that mathematics students are struggling for mathematical courses. So foundational courses where the failure rates are more. So this is a very good environment for students to learn individually and get the personalized feedback. This is interesting for students. So these are the benefits. It improves conceptual understanding, reduces dependency on the classroom time, support large and diverse classrooms. So in teaching learning process, from preparing the curriculum, lesson plan, objectives, course outcomes, planning the teaching delivery method, student assistance. So AI is beneficial. Similarly, the next task is how we can use AI in assessment. And this is possible. Assessment is time consuming task, and the job of faculty is to design questions for test and semester examinations, for assignments. Uh, After preparing the designing the questions, alignment of the questions with the course learning outcomes, topic learning outcomes is a challenging task. Then faculty need to grade the students' responses, then provide the feedback. If it is in-semester evaluations or intermediate uh, theory evaluations, feedback is important, and analyze the performance trends. And AI is beneficial in all these aspects. AI will definitely support, or it is the applications are already in use for question generation, automated grading, one feedback generation, and attainment analytics. So whenever we are using AI, there is a shift from in case of assessment, there is a shift from summative assessment to continuous formative assessment. That is possible even with large number of students. Instead of doing manual evaluation, we can think for data-driven evaluations. And previously there was delay in feedback, and now immediate feedback is possible. So AI does not eliminate the teacher's role in evaluations. I'm not saying eliminate the roles. Instead, we can use AI to handle routine grading, provide the preliminary feedback, highlight some learning gaps, and support academic judgment. So based on this first level decisions, first level data available, the faculty can take the further decisions. So this is, I'm saying AI is in the supporting role. But AI is again different from the traditional technologies. It is intelligent technology. AI we can use for question paper generations, because when we are designing a question paper, this is again a challenge for new faculty, because when we are designing a high quality question papers, we need to take care of multiple factors, coverage of syllabus, alignment with all learning outcomes, then balanced difficulty level is the issue, mapping with Bloom's taxonomy, and how we can design questions with uh, no ambiguity and bias. So how we can avoid ambiguity and bias. So AI tools very easily, AI tools in this case again, the generative AI tools very easily generate the multiple choice questions, short answers, long answer questions, even very easily we can generate case-based questions, case studies beneficial for science and humanities courses or MBA and BBA faculties. different coding problems we can generate. So each we can give different coding problem statements to different students within the same batch. And the job of faculty is to just specify the topic, the difficulty level, the Bloom's level, and the course outcome. And then AI generate the first draft of questions. The faculty can validate, refine, and approve the questions by considering all these factors. So this will significantly reduce the time required for question paper drafting, tutorials planning, and it improves alignment with the outcome-based education. So this is a very beneficial tool for assessment. Automated evaluation is also easily possible. Uh, AI systems can use different pattern matching algorithms. It requires different natural processing tools. Even rubric-based scoring is possible. Faculty can provide the rubrics. Even the Gen AI can also provide the rubrics and faculty can validate it and check the system where there is scope to provide consistent scoring without any bias uh, and quick response is possible. But the final evaluation, the final evaluation authority must remain with faculty because we don't have a final AI policy. So in the current environment, the final authority with the faculty only. So we can use AI. AI for formative assessment is another very good tool because formative assessment focuses on learning improvement, not just grading. And AI enhances formative assessment by it will provide immediate feedback on student questions. It identify misconceptions easily. It suggests remedial contents. So micro assignments or weekly diagnostics is possible with the help of AI without increasing the burden on faculty. So weekly diagnostics, real-time learning dashboard for student is possible. This will help students. So instant feedback, continuous support will help students to correct mistakes early rather than failing at the end of the course. So this is very good tool available for student learning. So for formative assessment. AI is beneficial for the entire outcome-based education scenario where the outcome-based education institute requires clear learning outcomes. They need to write down the vision and mission statements, the PEOs, and then uh, map the outcomes with the assessments, measure the attainments, analyze the gaps, plan the improvements. And traditionally, we are doing all these things manually, or we are using spreadsheets, which are time consuming, manual or spreadsheet is time consuming. Here, AI is beneficial, but blind use of AI will create problems because when you are writing vision for your department or institute, it's your dream. It depends on uh, your dream plus uh, the resources available with the institute department and the constraints. We cannot ask ChatGPT to give my vision statement for my department because it the limitations and the constraints, the resource availability, your maturity level. So maturity level of the student, institute, department is not known to ChatGPT. So if we blindly use the Gen AI tools to write or generate the vision and mission and all these outcome process, then it will create uh, uh, this will create a big issue. It will, without understanding, the outcome-based education without understanding the importance of planning, teaching, delivery, and assessment evaluation. If someone is using these Gen AI tools, then it will collapse the entire outcome-based culture of the institute and department. So we are using it to just enable the institute to move from the documentation driven to data driven. So based on the past data, we can prepare the action plan based on the recommendation. We can analyze the trends. So, so there is a scope to use in a better way how we can make the life of students and faculty busy, but with a understanding of the fundamental concepts of OBE and the subject knowledge. Uh, with the rise of these digital contents and generative AI, academic integrity has become a major concern. And students are using these tools to submit the reports, assignments. But again, uh, to counter this, we can use AI to detect the plagiarism beyond text similarity. So students are rephrasing, paraphrasing the contents and providing this is the original. So beyond only the text similarity, we can check the semantic similarity, conceptual similarity, and find out the AI generated content. So AI, Gen AI is beneficial to understand the topic, understand the problem. Even we can take assistance from these tools. But at the end, the final decision, the creativity is the responsibility of the faculty and student. So there are different modern plagiarism tools are available where the semantic similarity detection is possible. Citation pattern analysis is possible. Source authenticity check is possible. And at the same time, we can use AI for different proctored exams. Already this is in use where we can use facial recognition, eye movement patterns, keyboard dynamics, and all these issues. This is possible. So use of AI for academic integrity is again, I think this is a very useful point in the current context. Ethical use of AI, just we discussed, promotes responsible uh, promotes responsible AI use. It protects students' data privacy, reduces algorithmic bias because whenever when we are using AI is basically based on some algorithm, and if there is algorithmic bias, so this algorithmic bias may disadvantage certain learners. So the risk is data misuse and breach. So again, AI will help, a responsible AI will help to solve these issues. So responsible AI in education means being transparent about AI use. Transparency that I have mentioned, AI policy is a transparency. Training students in ethical AI literacy, protecting student data privacy. So these are different issues we need to consider when we are planning for ethical use of AI in teaching learning. So these are the different issues we have discussed about. So I've tried to explore what are the different ways we can use AI and how to adapt it in teaching learning process. Similarly, we have another dimension called as uh, another dimension research, where research today involves large number of literature is available, complex data sets are available, and uh, advanced modeling is involved when we are doing research. And AI is beneficial or AI accelerates these all stages of a research cycle. The research cycle, life cycle starts from the problem identification. So this is beneficial. AI tools are beneficial in problem identification, literature review, then methodology design, data analysis is possible, even in writing the draft. So here AI is again the same as academics, is not replacing the researchers, but it reduces the mechanical workload from the faculty, from the researcher. AI will help to enhance the analytical capabilities. It will help to improve the research quality by understanding multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary concepts. So, and when it reduces these tasks, so the researcher will more focus on the conceptual thinking, the theoretical development and innovation part in the research. So how AI is beneficial in problem identification. So identifying a good research problem is the hardest part of research. And here the researcher must read large volumes of literature, then identify the gaps, understand the trends in the literature, need to ensure the novelty and how this innovation is aligned with the societal and industry needs. And AI will help in all these aspects. It helps to analyze research papers. It will help to identify the emerging research themes, uh, detecting the underexplored areas is another beauty of this AI tools. And AI tool will again suggest the potential research questions, potential research areas. So, so for a beginner, this is a very, I can say, fantastic tool for researchers to start with. So instead of going for a random topic selection, AI will help us to find out a problem definition. We can say evidence-based problem definition. So it detects the unexplored areas. It identifies the gaps by mapping different citation networks. It finds the what are the trends in industry, what are the trends in patents, and a complete evidence-based problem formulation is possible with the help of AI. But again, uh, we cannot blindly refer the the analysis given by these AI tools. The basic understanding of the domain, subdomain is essential. So if the faculty and the researcher is good at the fundamentals, domain and subdomain knowledge, then he can use these tools very effectively. AI is beneficial again in doing the literature review, which is again a very critical task. But I'm not saying that use tools and 100% rely on the data given, but it will help you to do some housekeeping operations. Like AI will automatically summarize your papers. The summary will help to researchers to do more number of analyze more number of research papers. The AI tools are beneficial to extract key findings from the research paper, to understand the mathematical equations, understand the models presented in the papers, and again find out, it highlights the contradictions in the research papers. So it will reduce the initial screening workload, and it will help to structure the systematic review. So in other words, same as the other technologies, AI will speed up the work of academicians and researchers. So the way other technologies, for example, we can say cloud computing. So cloud computing is a cost-effective solution to your problem when you are planning any development. So we can directly go for IaaS or PaaS services or SaaS services. So similarly, here these services are available, and these services can speed up your task. It will speed up your housekeeping routine operations. It automates your routine operations so that the academicians and researchers can spend more time on analysis and synthesis of part in the research rather than only the mechanical searching the papers and downloading and the initial screening. So this is possible. AI for systematic reviews, I have just mentioned. So there is more minute level I have mentioned. Uh, it screens abstract automatically. So screening of thousands of abstract automatically is possible. Ranking of the papers by the relevance of the set objective with respect to the problem statement is possible. Uh, this is a problem with beginners. So there are hundreds of papers available and there are different objectives and sub-objectives are addressed in different research papers, and finding the papers which are 100% same or same in line with the planned objective is difficult for a researcher. So ranking papers by relevance, then extracting the data tables, uh, identifying the methodological quality issues. This is possible, and all this is possible is in a more faster way. It is faster and again more consistent, less labor intensive. And so AI enable large scale systems. They are beneficial for beginner as well as established researcher. Apart from the research problem identification literature review, it is also possible in a research design. So AI supports uh, the research design, selection of research design. With the help of it suggests suitable algorithms and models. So when we are solving any problem, there are different algorithms and models are already available in the literature. And for a beginner, it is challenging task to understand every algorithm, find out suitable algorithm or model. So AI will help assist in this case. AI will recommend data sets. AI will help in simulating the outcomes. So AI can also analyze the past research designs and suggest improvements based on some replicability or statistical robustness. So the way researchers are doing the task uh, on the basis of trial and error. So instead of going with a trial and error method, it is beneficial to go with the statistical and predictive way, a more structured way to find out the alternative solutions. So research design, uh, data analysis with the help of AI and machine learning tools is again a very good area. So AI can analyze data sets with thousands of variables. That is difficult for a researcher. Even Excel sheets may not be sufficient. Many times the problems are real-time problems are non-linear and complex, and there are multiple variables are involved. And identifying the non-linear relationship between the variables is a challenging task. Here, AI will help. AI will reduce the human bias towards a particular analysis, and so the interpretation will be better. However, the validation must always remain with the researcher, because I have seen many times, I have experienced this in many situations. The Gen AI tools given wrong results, for the research questions or designs. So validation is important. We cannot blindly follow the suggestions given by AI tools, but in future, again, the AI tools will come out with more accuracy. But right now, validation in all the cases is important. AI is beneficial in modeling and simulations. Uh, Modeling and simulations are required in many applications like engineering design, in the field of economics, climate modeling, and AI will help us to optimize the parameters because if 100, 200 parameters are involved into modeling, then parameter optimization is important. Then prediction is possible, predicting outcomes under uncertainty environment or simulate the complex systems with some assumptions, then build some surrogate models, some prototypes, and building these prototypes, models, or predicting the complex environment. AI is reducing the actual experimental cost. AI is reducing the simulation time and computational overhead. And this accelerates our discovery and improves decision making. So this is very beneficial AI for modeling and simulation tools. AI in research writing, again, we are witnessing that students and beginners are 100% rely on Gen AI tools, which is not correct. But this is beneficial for improving your grammar, then reducing the redundancy, sometimes rephrasing the content and formatting the citations. AI tools are there, but AI does not replace a scholarly thinking. So this is scholarly thinking is not possible. Instead, we can think it improves communication quality. AI is beneficial to reduce language barriers. AI will reduce, save time and enhance readability. Again, AI is beneficial for another important task for journal selection. So for beginner, identifying a suitable conference or journal for your research work is a difficult task. So AI will do all these tasks. Based on your manuscript content and citation pattern and suitable journal scope, the AI will match a suitable journal. AI will suggest the submission strategies. So it will help to desk rejection. So editor, many times editor directly rejects uh, the article without sending to reviewers. So AI is beneficial. Based on the content depth of your research, AI can suggest tools. AI is again beneficial for grant proposal writing and other activities also. There are so many different activities. Identify the funding agencies, their goals, then it is beneficial for uh, preparing the drafts of different sections. Uh, Again, optimizes the budgets and checking whether the proposal is in line with the guidelines of the agency is important task in line with the objective. So again, I'm repeating the same point I discussed. AI cannot replace scientific creativity. It is only reducing the mechanical workload and improves the proposal quality, the research paper quality. Project management, again, this is possible. Uh, AI we can use for different intellectual property right drafts. So at least it will help us to automate the prior art, find out the prior art, search. Then it helps to analyze the novelty present in the previous drafts and how we can uh, prepare a new draft. See again, general point. So whatever what we have discussed, there are different ways AI can use uh, in research, from problem identification, literature review, then modeling, design, drafting, and even it will beneficial in coding also. But uh, care must be taken because many times the results are not accurate. The validation is important task. Validation is important task. Otherwise, the researcher will uh, submit a completely wrong research draft to journal. AI is again beneficial in academic administration overview. And here I will quickly go through what are the different points where we can use AI to automate a task in administration. So universities are handling different tasks like admissions, enrollment planning, timetabling, examination management, accreditation reporting, student services, financial issues, and most of the processes are repetitive. Most of the processes are data intensive. And here AI automates and optimizes these processes. And it will, this is enables the faster decision making process. It reduces the workload and gives a better experience to students and faculty. And evidence-based governance is possible. So instead of perception-based, evidence-based governance is beneficial. So AI transforms administration from paper-driven operation to intelligent digital governance. So there are many applications possible, like AI can support in automating the document verification process. So right now we are doing this process manually. Then detecting the forged certificates is possible. In few cases, we are seeing that students are submitting fake internship certificates, some project certificates. The detecting the forged certificates is an important task. Then ranking applicants based on multiple criterias, predicting academic success probability of students, optimizing seat allocation. So AI supports inclusive admission by identifying students who may succeed despite non-traditional background. So this is possible. AI in enrollment forecasting, because there are huge investment universities are doing. Uh, there is huge, uh, the intake is increasing rapidly. So enrollment forecasting will benefit is helpful to the institutions and universities to plan the faculty recruitment and then allocate the classrooms and labs, design the course offerings, manage hostels and transport services. So a lot of budgetary issues are involved, and this is beneficial. Uh, in traditional forecasting relies on only historical average data and many times intuitions. But AI will work on analyze. It will AI will analyze the multi-year trends in enrollments so that it will help for the faculty recruitment and allocation of classrooms and course offerings. So, and this the AI is depends on the multi-year trend. It also considers the demographic data, economic indicators. So it is beneficial for the higher authorities to uh, prepare a policy document, prepare a vision, and make the budgetary provisions, which is important factor. AI in student retention, AI will support retention by monitoring the attendance, LMS engagements. There is scope for assessment of performance. It will identify the early warning signs. So it will identify the dropout risk. It triggers the academic interventions. So early identification is beneficial for institutes. to intervene before failures occurs. So this is important task. AI for academic advising is another important beneficial part for students. So AI academic advising involves course selection or credit planning uh, if it is 100% OBE framework, then career guidance. So career guidance is not affordable to all the students. Then graduation tracking. So here AI tool or AI techniques are beneficial for optimal course sequence recommendation. Then they can AI tools can suggest electives uh, to the students. They can support for personalized career pathways. So this is a cost effective solution for the students. And there are few companies which are working on this uh, solution. So how AI tool can provide personalized guidance for career pathways. Uh, AI in timetabling and scheduling. So this is very less content of AI. So this is part of AI, but preparing classroom and university timetable and prepare schedule for the classroom and exam is a old research topic. This again comes under the AI, and this is possible. So there are universities with 10,000 and 15,000 intake. So automated timetable generation is another attractive way to reduce the burden. AI and resource optimization, again, as the intake is increasing, so AI will help to do the resource optimization by predicting the demands and allocating the resources efficiently. So it will minimize operational cost and improve utilization efficiency. This is again beneficial from the administrative point of view. Examination support, I think we have already discussed this part previously. For examinations, question paper generations, then paper moderations, some evaluations, result processing, these are possible. Detecting anomalies in the evaluation or supporting online exam proctoring. So overall, AI is beneficial for improving the examination quality and fairness. So this is possible. AI in result processing is another beneficial. So score compilation or grade normalization, rank calculations, identifying the performance trends. So this is possible with the help of AI. So though these are not available, so universities can think how to implement these tools. In-house development is also possible. AI in accreditation and ranking process, manual accreditation process is again labor intensive, time consuming task, and AI will beneficial for these preparing documents. For example, uh, some evidence extraction from a large data, then attendment process. It will definitely help in the attendment process, identifying the gap analysis. So I'm not saying uh, do everything by AI, but AI will identify the gap based on evidences. So this will help to find out uh, the exact errors in the continuous improvement. So this shifts the institutions from compliance driven to continuous quality improvement. So a huge data is available and AI will go through this data and find out the errors and gaps. AI is beneficial in overall quality assurance of the department and institute. So quality assurance is possible by analyzing student feedbacks at a scale. So manual student feedback analysis is a challenging task. Identifying performance trends uh, identify different curriculum gaps because industry is changing rapidly, suggesting improvement actions and support outcome-based governance. So instead of doing periodic quality audits manually, frequently or continuous quality improvement with the help of AI is a beneficial part. Uh, I will quickly go through this part. AI is beneficial for predict the budgets, detect financial anomalies, optimize procurement, improve financial planning. So this is beneficial in all the points. AI in human resource management. Okay. I will go to AI in campus services. So this is beneficial. So chatbot services, there are many universities are providing chatbots. Then automated ticketing system, personalized service recommendations. So this improves student experience and reduces the administrative workload. So AI in all the campus services is beneficial. We'll quickly move towards next point. So this in all the fields like energy optimization, security and surveillance, uh, facility maintenance, prediction, everything AI is beneficial. Generative AI in higher education. So we are using generative AI tools to create contents, lesson plannings, different assessment designs, then preparing the virtual tutoring. So the shift is from drafting to reviewing. So previously we prepare drafts. So now instead of drafting, the focus is on reviewing and validating the documents. And instead of focusing more on the only formatting, so it is providing the formatting, we are refining it. So this is beneficial. The next trend I am highlighting here is AI plus learning analytics plus big data. Many universities are doing learning analytics data from different LMS platforms. So LMS platforms, assessments, attendance data, some feedback system is available. And based on this data available, there is scope to go with different learning analytics. So AI enhances learning analytics by predicting the learning outcomes, uh, personalized interventions, and support evidence-based pedagogy. So early intervention and curriculum redesign, continuous improvement in decision making, academics will benefit because we have data available. Only thing is we are not adding AI and learning analytics. So we have LMS platforms, attendance data, feedback system, everything is there. So next part is only integrate AI and do some learning analytics. So all these slides are giving different research topics for computer and IT or AIML students and faculties. So all these applications are required. So previously institutes are using only ERP and LLM systems, but now we need analytics in the ERP systems. Then next trend is AI plus AR VR plus metaverse education. So AI combined with AR VR enables virtual laboratories. Then remote experimentation is possible and skill-based training environment is possible. So AI personalizes the simulation difficulty. It will give learning scenarios. So this combination, AI plus AR, VR, will enhance the experiential learning. This is beneficial for engineering, medicine, architecture, science students to understand how it is going on. So these are combinations of different technologies. But again, we have to consider these ethical issues. I think we have discussed this previously. Algorithmic biasness is there, student privacy issues are there. So these need to be handled. Responsible AI in education. So in education, responsible AI requires faculty oversight in assessment, then student awareness of AI use, ethical AI literacy trainings are there, clear institutional policies are required, and continuous monitoring and auditing is also required. In the previous slides, we have highlighted the role of faculty is changing. So from content delivery to learning facilitations through the personalized learning, instead of manual grading, academic monitoring, or instead of administrative processing tasks, strategic decision making. So AI is helping for this manual and repetitive task. So faculty role is shifting. So the role is more towards conceptual guidance, research mentorship, curriculum innovation, critical thinking. So the faculty is more focusing on these skills: critical thinking, research innovation, curriculum innovation, and conceptual guidance to the students. And with the help of AI, the faculty importance is not reduced. The faculty importance is elevated because we are now dealing, we are focusing on not routine tasks, but the complex tasks in the education. Faculty development is important task. Faculty development in the area must include AI literacy. Uh, Actually, we are not asking to train the faculties as a coder or programmer or AI developer, but to how to use the AI tools developed by the computer and IT people. So faculty development will focus on AI literacy and then ethical use of AI and how to use data analytics skills into different parts of their work. An institute must focus on the continuous training and uh, institutional capacity building through different plans like incentives for innovations and something. In this era, the institutional readiness for AI adoption is important because adopting new technology is not easy. And there are different issues involved, like digital infrastructure need to be developed, then data governance frameworks, faculty capacity building is important, then policy development is important, and institute must approach AI adoption strategically. So this is same as we can say this is a research area called as preparing a roadmap for technology adoption. So adoption can focus on pilot AI tools in teaching and assessment. We can start from some incremental way to adopt the technology. Pilot AI tools in teaching and assessment, integrate AI into the existing LMS and ELPs, then establish AI governance committees. So there are many foreign universities have established this AI governance committees and they are preparing AI policies. This is required for our institute also. And obviously monitor the impact and the outcomes of technology adoption and different steps. So there are different short-term, long-term, medium-term goals need to be designed by each institute, like how we can train the faculties, how we can use AI to content creation. So this is a plan. So each institute need to analyze its vision, constraints, expectations, goals, and then accordingly they need to adapt and prepare the short term, medium term. So we cannot prepare the short term and long term goals for general goals, general plan for all the institutes, but this is need to be customized. This is a tailor made solution required. Benefits of AI, I think we already discussed this. More focus is on teaching learning process. It will help to focus more on innovations, problem-based learning. It will focus on IPRs. It helps us to go for uh, support for assessment, for budgetary provisions, different predictions and forecasting. uh, Data-driven governance is an entire OB. It will help to improve the quality of the entire institute. And there are some challenges when we're adopting any new technology. Investment need to be Investment is required for infrastructure. Human resistance is possible, and there is a skill gap. So training need analysis need to be done. Data privacy and risk is issue, and academic integrity issue when we are using AI and Gen AI tools. So this need to be tackled. But foreign universities have already adopted AI and Gen AI technologies in many tasks in teaching learning to the entire quality assurance of the institute and university OB culture. Slowly, we need to go ahead and adopt AI technology. So AI so this artificial intelligence is beneficial for all these initiatives in Indian higher education. AI is in line with the NEP 2020. Uh, Digital university initiatives is possible with the help of AI, or I can say AI is an enabler of digital university initiative. Without AI, this is not possible. The same is for edutech platforms. uh, AI is main enabler for these edutech platforms. Future is AI powered lifelong learning. So this is again different tools are will be available to learn new technologies, new skill set through this AI powered systems. Adaptive curriculum for the department, even at personalized level, we can think about different curriculum. Human AI collaboration and data-driven academic ecosystems at all the levels. We already discussed this. Data-driven academic ecosystem for all the parts in the academics environment. So is required. So we have reached to the conclusion part. So AI is a powerful enabler. So I have mentioned this previously also. And this is transforming all the activities, teaching, research, administration in all the fronts. It is influencing students, faculties, administrator, the teaching, learning, innovation, as well as budgetary provisions. So we need to adopt it. We know there are some examples, well-known examples, like a Nokia. Those who failed to adopt the new technology, they, in these cases, they lost their entire market share. So there is no option available for technology adoption. We must adopt the technologies. We must adopt AI and improve our AI skill set for the new industry trends. So with this, I'm concluding my discussion. So AI, in short, AI is powerful enabler. We can't avoid it. We need to uh, adopt in all the parts of teaching, learning, assessment, research to administration effectively. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for delivering an impactful session on AI for academic excellence, trends in teaching, research, and administration. Your session provided valuable insights into how artificial intelligence is transforming modern education by enhancing teaching methodologies, accelerating research capabilities, and improving administrative efficiency. So now the session is open for question answering. I invite participant to post their questions in their chat box or unmute yourself and ask the question. Yes, participants can ask questions. Unmute yourself and you can ask the questions. Yes, any participant wants to ask the question? Okay, we will move further. Now I request Professor Pallavi Pandre ma'am to give vote of thanks for today's session. Ma'am, please. Yes. Feedback link is shared in the chat box. All participants are requested to fill the feedback form. Yes, Pandre madam. Participants, do you have any questions? Yes. So, respected, esteemed resource person, faculty members, and dear participants, as we conclude day 2 of faculty development program, I am honored to express my heartfelt gratitude for today's enriching session age, on AI for academic excellence, trends in teaching, research, and administration. Sir session provided a comprehensive understanding of how artificial intelligence is transforming academic practices by enhancing innovative teaching methods, advancing research capabilities, and improving administrative efficiency. The practical examples, clarity of concepts, and forward thinking perspective truly inspired all participants. We are grateful to Dr. Admute sir for sharing his valuable expertise, time, and vision, which has significantly contributed to the success of today's program. Once again, we thank respected Dr. Admute sir for an engaging and impactful session. Thank you all and thank you, sir. And I request participants to join tomorrow at same time using same link. I request all the participants to on their camera for photograph. Yes, I request all participants to on their camera.
अडमुटे सर नमस्ते. खूप छान झालं सेशन.
हॅलो, नमस्ते सर.
सेशन
थँक्यू
छान
सर.
झालं.
पण ते थोडस काय झालंय, आपले अल्गोरिदमचं एखादा प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्विंग सोपं सांगतं. हे सगळं नुसतं थिअरी सांगितल्यासारखं वाटायला लागलं मला.
चांगली
पण वेगवेगळ्या
इन्फॉर्मेशन
ठिकाणी
पण
वापरू शकतोय. एक फायदा आहे
हा
बघा,
हा
कम्प्युटर सायन्स किंवा आयटीचे जे स्टुडंट आहेत ना, फॅकल्टी, त्यांना बरेच वेगवेगळे प्रोजेक्ट्स ह्यातले करायला स्कोप आहे. की जिथं जिथं टीचिंग लर्निंग मध्ये एआय टूल लागणार आहे ना, तर सगळे टूल्स अवेलेबल नाही आहेत मार्केटमध्ये. तर प्रत्येक टॉपिकवर एक प्रोजेक्ट टॉपिक घ्यायला हरकत नाही आहे.
हो हो विद्यार्थी तसं त्या पद्धतीने बनवू शकतात टूल्स किंवा डेव्हलप
हा,
करू शकतात.
म्हणजे आतापर्यंत आपण काय करत होतो की एआय ऍग्रिकल्चर सेक्टरसाठी किंवा एआय हेल्थकेअर साठी जसं करत होतो, तसं एआयचे ह्या प्रत्येक टॉपिकमध्ये असेसमेंट असेल, प्लॅन्स बनवायचे असतील, डेटा अनालिटिक्स करायचा आहे ऍडमिशनचा, तर ते सगळे टॉपिक घेऊ शकतो. कारण आता आपण वापरतच नाही, आपण सगळं इंट्युशन बेसवरच करतोय. की
करेक्ट करेक्ट
ऍडमिशन
करेक्ट.
प्रमोशन करायचंय कुठं करा, तर रॅन्डमली इकडे करा. पण मागचा 5 वर्षाचा डेटा काय आहे आपल्याला माहितीच नाहीये.
नाही बरोबर आहे. आता तो
तर
डेटा
मॅक्सिमम
अवेलेबल आहे, तो वापरता आला पाहिजे आपल्याला.
हा, किंवा स्टुडंट अटेंडन्स किंवा आपल्याकडे ERP सिस्टीम्स आहेत, मॉडेल्स आहेत, त्याच्यावर पण डेटा भरपूर आहे, पण त्याचा अनालिसिस आपण करत नाहीये अजून. ते
राईट राईट.
अनालिसिस करायला स्कोप आहे. फक्त एक काय व्हायला लागलंय, लोकांना ते एआय म्हणजे फक्त जेन एआय एवढंच वाटतं की त्यात टाका फक्त आणि जनरेट करून घ्या फक्त. तेवढंच नाही आहे, अजून बरेच टूल आपल्याला डेव्हलप करावे लागते.
हो
हो,
हो
बरोबर.
चालेल.
Thank you, sir.
I
Thank you.
request all participants to on their cameras, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Admute sir and Pingle sir.
थँक्यू मॅडम.
थँक्यू.
Yes, as we conclude day 2 of our FDP, I request all participants to leave the session and kindly join tomorrow at same time using same link. And fill the feedback form which has been shared through chat box. Thank you.